Alright, sir. So, for the first thing we need to do is get you into the time machine. So I'm going to put the headset on you, eyes first. If you feel any discomfort, just let me know.
That's pretty clear.
So, you can make adjustments if you need to. Just be careful of the sensors. Very good. And you just feel free to look around. Look at how amazing it is. Alright, sir. You should see a gun floating right in front of you. Just go ahead and grab it. There you go. Just keep your hand on the grip and trigger if you can. And feel free to fire a couple times. Get a feel for it.
There's a floating orb or whatever to track.
There's things flying around like an orb.
Oh yeah, so those are just kind of training bots. They allow you to get a feel for aiming and stuff.
And then your gun, you can touch up to the, what is it,
There'll be some floating orbs around.
There's where you lose it though.
Yes, sir. I was going to say.
The floating orbs, you touch your gun up to
There'll
it.
be some orbs around you, and those will give you power-ups. You just have to touch your gun to them. But if I may,
Which
sir.
ones?
Yes, sir.
They're like yellow glowing.
Yellow glowing orbs. You should see them around you, just near your feet, probably. There you go, just like that. All right, sir. If I may, real quick. I know you want to get into the game. Just very quickly, please do not remove any of the headgear. I will remove it for you at the end of the game. If you look around you, you should notice a blue grid wall. Do you see it? It should be on the sides of you, all around.
I see a grid on the floor, but
It should be like a blue sort of web-looking thing, like maybe just an inch or so in front of
You got to go farther. Walk over. It will let you know when you'll see it.
Yes.
there it is.
Yes. Well, that wall basically marks the edges of your playing space. So feel free to move around inside the space itself. Just make sure to stay inside the grid wall. Otherwise, it could cause things to get jumbly. Just very quickly, if at any point you feel like you need to stop the game, just feel free to put your hands up in the I surrender position, and I will stop the game instantly. Let me see. You don't have a time traveling partner with you, so we don't have to worry about that. Like I said, feel free to move around the game, just being careful of the sensors and everything. And finally, at the end of the game, I will approach you from behind and tap you on the shoulder to let you know it's me, and then I'll remove the headgear for you.
Okay.
Alright, so with all that said, everything's checked. Now all I have to do is just put on the headphones so you can hear what's happening in the world, and then we'll get the game started and we'll travel back in time. Alright, if you need to make any adjustments to these, feel free to do so. Alright, you good, sir? Very good, sir. Alright, sir. And we're going back in time in 3, 2, 1.
I just went through a time portal. Now I'm in Ghost Town. Robots everywhere. So I guess I got, let's see, player one, 44,870. Wow, that was intense. And now I'm back.
Welcome back, sir. Did you have fun in the Old West?
Oh, it was great.
Very good.
They were like everywhere.
Oh, yes. They were ganging up on you. Thanks, sir.
So, excellent experience. I definitely recommend trying the upcharge and coming and visiting this attraction. That was the best VR attraction I've ever experienced. They were everywhere. I couldn't get away from them. They were like behind me, to the side of me, everywhere. I didn't save the safe. The boss got the safe and escaped. But now I know what to look for next time. And if you do get a chance when you visit Knott's Berry Farm, definitely try this attraction.
Ivan Blaustein with VR Studios. I'm the Director of Product Integration. We're based in
Name on my
Bellevue.
list of stuff on there?
I believe so.
I would, okay.
Yeah, I was the kind of manager of the project from the VR Studios team. So VR Studios makes a full motion wireless virtual reality system for out-of-home installations, for arcades, theme parks, family entertainment centers. This is our largest installation yet, and our first one at a theme park in North America. It's very exciting for us. We have 8 pods here, and there are two people per pod that can play simultaneously. They can collaborate, they can be back-to-back, they can be moving around each other, and they're virtually playing with 2 people in adjacent. So while there are 2 people
so they're all 4 in the
physically,
same pod.
correct. It's 2 people physically, but 4 people all playing together virtually.
Oh, okay.
And the experience is 6 months of collaboration between our team at VR Studios and Knott's Berry Farm and Cedar Fair, the parent company. And it ties into both Knott's old experiences of Professor Wells and Kingdom of the Dinosaurs, but also the modern ghost town.
That's Professor Wood.
Professor Wells, right at the end there.
W-E-L-L-S?
L-E.
WELLES.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. From the dinosaurs?
Kingdom of the Dinosaurs, which is a previous attraction.
But we tie into the current Knott's Park with a lot of the iconic ghost town buildings that have actually been captured as a model for the VR experience. So the core gameplay of the experience that you guys will be playing is kind of moving around, shooting robots, dodging incoming fire, but there are a bunch of hidden and kind of Easter egg elements of really story structure and story pillars that revolve around these iconic buildings of Knott's.
Like the Haven catches fire.
Exactly, yeah.
I did read what it said.
Nice,
I don't
okay,
know.
yeah, the
One
hand
of
that
it I
catches
didn't
fire,
understand, and I
that's
found
torch
the
box.
typo.
I wrote that, so I take that first.
Well, no, there was one word, and I thought, well, maybe that's what it says.
But yeah, then there's the blacksmith shop and the bank for all the iconic buildings that we modeled.
Now you mentioned the Easter eggs. Is there any sort of like Easter eggs to help you get like a higher score or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, so all 3 of those are big ones. Those are mini bosses that revolve around the blacksmith, the bank, and the water tower.
Okay.
But there is a kind of dramatic finale that's also a big way to maximize your score. If you get good kind of star ratings on those 3 story elements, that's the best way to maximize your score.
If you're good, does it make the game harder?
Yes,
Same game
yes. So it
harder.
is
Also,
actually, you're the
ramp up
first
the game.
person to ask that. You're not even the gamer. And
I don't even know what I'm
like
doing.
8 people went
I
through.
figured
No
it
one
out.
asked me. It has dynamic difficulty.
Excuse me.
So the more, so we use the term efficiency. The more efficient you are at destroying the robots, the more robots you'll face in the game. So if you go in there and it's designed as 1 to 4 players. So if you're in there as 1 person, you're going to start off pretty light on the robot waves. But if you start doing really well, or if you have 4 people and you're just destroying them, you're going to get a lot more by the end. It's
So
going
it
to be
enhances experience based on your skill level.
totally. So yeah, we want to make sure everyone, this is really designed for anybody from non-gamers to hardcore gamers. That if you, hey, I play Call of Duty 6 hours a day at home, come in here. It's going to be the kind of, we're catering to that crowd as well.
Well, you've been training your fingers, then.
I know.
You should be
Actually,
pretty
no,
good.
it's shy.
Oh, well.
That's the other
That's more important than the gaming.
So how fun was this?
This is
to
great.
create this?
This is a really exciting. I mean, all of the scenic around it. Yes, this was absolutely 6 months ago. None of this existed.
It used to be laser tag.
Oh, wow.
Without
So, yeah,
all the
they've done an amazing job of kind of all the scenic around it, the story elements. The other big element to note, I mentioned briefly that the VR Studio's standard system, but this isn't a Gear VR. It's not an Oculus Rift. It's not an HTC Vive. This is a completely custom virtual reality head-mounted display. Those are all virtual reality.
she
Popular
was lost for a
consumer
Lost
second.
me somewhere really
Now, if you're
bad.
playing with another physical person, can you see them through your own VR?
Correct. Yep, you see them as a robot avatar, being sent back in time as
Oh, so we
robots.
see them as robots,
Yep.
not as they look like.
Correct. But the beauty, one of the beauties of our system is that you're free to move around, physically move around, but you're untethered. So with an Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive, it's being processed on a powerful gaming PC, but you're tethered. With ours, we stream that video, which is really hard, really complicated. There are a lot of elements involved, but it allows you to freely move around and have multiple people playing.
Okay, but I read in there something about if you get too close to the walls or something, it lets you know you're getting too close. Or something. How does it do that?
You'll see there's a grid wall in game. The operator will tell you. There's a grid wall that appears.
Oh, grid
So you're
wall.
free to move around, and then you'll see this big grid appear.
So you won't
when you
crash
reach
into
the edge of your screen.
Okay, so it's a grade 1, 2.
So as this ages, apparently it's similar to a video game. It's easily upgradable. Like you can upgrade it to a different attraction.
Yeah, that's one of the great parts about our kind of system and our installation here. Is well, this is the real showpiece. VR ShowDown Ghost Town is the premier attraction. We're really excited about it. It's custom content that ties into Knott. But if Knott is interested in the future of content upgrades, other levels, tapping into our other elements of our content library that easily upgradable, we can swap out content without changing any
But
hardware.
what's great is they're using Professor Wells, which is a time machine, which you can go back into time to. So it opens the door to.
Figured out the secret.
Do you ever foresee where you could do an experience tied into like Scary Farm or something where you change it from robots to...
So one of our other big games for our system is Zombies.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually even called Time Zombies. Because you do go back in time.
Have they discussed at all incorporating that at that time of year?
I think that's in the works, early stages, but I don't think anything's been committed to, but that's definitely something we're all thinking.
We definitely set up the scenic element in the story, like you said, so it's very, it'll be very easy to put a new experience
Just switch
in here,
it.
switch it out without, even with all the scenic stuff, if you're sitting back in time or to a zombie apocalypse, or you can do any kinds of things with
So
that
being
time machine.
VR, say you do get something with Haunt, would it be easy to just, it would be this setup during the daytime and then you just flip a switch and it's something themed towards Haunt?
We could have some of the pods running one game, some of the pods running another game. It doesn't even have to be. You could choose your game. You could walk up and say, hey, we have these 3 time travel missions to go on. Which one do you want? Do you want dinosaurs? Do you want zombies? Or do you want ShowDown Ghost
Oh,
Town?
how fun would that
So we're just
be?
starting with ShowDown Ghost Town, but that's a definite possibility for the future.
So that's what it's called, ShowDown.
It's VR ShowDown.
Now, have you thought about like any partnerships? Say like you talked about zombies for your other VR that you have, like say like AMC wants to do Walking Dead or something, and do a theme based off of that, or like Five Nights at Freddy's or something. Or,
That's definitely stuff we're interested in. For more of that, I would talk to Christian, who's
Okay.
with Cedar Fair, and he's kind of managing a lot of those types of relationships.
all right.
Yeah, you guys ready to try it out?
Yeah.
Awesome.